Hello everyone, my name is Dave Johnston and this is AggressiveFun.com. Welcome. I'm happy that you're watching this video. Hope that you get a lot of information and maybe some instruction, some insights with respect to electronic design, troubleshooting, robotics, pretty much everything electronic, gadgets, reviews, teardowns. We're going to cover across the board. We're going to delve into all sorts of elements of electronic product development, electrical engineering, electronic engineering, and as I mentioned, troubleshooting with respect to repairing things electronic that are broken for whatever variety of reasons. We're going to hit the cool stuff. We're going to hit the fun stuff, the things that well, for instance, I have an iHome unit that has an encoder to control the tuning and the volume, and the tuning, one side of that encoder has gone bad. So that's going to be one of our teardowns and repair exercises, and we'll walk through that whole process. I'll do it as an original task right in front of your eyes. We'll go through it together and reveal what's inside and then determine how to fix it. That's what Aggressive Fun is all about. We'll be doing a lot of original videos, a lot of the teardowns and designs and those tasks that you go through with respect to electronic design, hobbyist, student activities, all of those kinds of things, building robots, learning about servo control, motors, motor drive and control, all of those different fun activities. Along those lines too, we definitely want input, want your comments, want your feedback on what you've seen, want your suggestions on how we can make it better or include things that are, say, maybe challenging you. Also along those lines, we're going to have a forum in place at some point. It's not there yet, mainly because I just haven't had time to figure out how to implement it into the website, although I know that the features are there. It's just a matter of time for me to get it put in place. So that will be there as well. In the meantime, definitely leave comments, shoot me an email, start the dialogues going. We're at AggressiveFun.com is the main website for the blog and for all of the other information. We also are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and all of those are tied into the Aggressive Fun blog. So we'll be spreading that. If you prefer to spend more time on Facebook than you do looking at the blog on the website or whatnot, you'll definitely have the opportunity there because the posts and blogs will show up there as well. To give you a little bit of background about me, I've been doing electronic design for over 30 years. Lots of electronic product development, not only as an employee for companies, but also as a small business owner, being self-employed, doing electronic product development for other companies, doing consulting, a lot of variety of the things that I've done in my past. Some of the huge projects were robotics related and automation related. Also did a stint waterproofing electronics with conformal coating, so we'll cover the bases there as well and give information as far as how to incorporate that into your projects if that's something that you want to do. There's also ebooks and training courses that are on their way. It's just a matter of time before those are in place. And I'll take you through the process of printed circuit board design, schematic layout, the full electronic product development process, suppliers, both locally, domestically, as well as internationally. We'll look at distributors, all of the resources that are available online. We'll be keeping all of us up to speed on a daily basis with respect to the technology that's reported. I have always had a really difficult time keeping up with all of the magazines, all of the emails, all of the blog sites. And what we really want to do here is make it concise so that you can go to a spot once or however many times a day, but see a snapshot of where we're at that particular day and not have to spend your time weeding through umpteen numbers of emails from whatever blogs and magazines and sources that are very good, don't get me wrong, but it's overwhelming. And in the end, I would have a stack of magazines that I didn't have time to go through, and I'd have a whole inbox full of emails that I don't have time to look at. So hopefully it makes it easier for the engineer, the student, the hobbyist, the do-it-yourselfer, the maker, and anybody who just wants to have fun with technology to come, get basic information, get high-end information, get very advanced information, have a place, a portal where you can go to find all of those things. That's what AggressiveFun is all about. We'll be covering things like projects going through Kickstarter and Indiegogo, as well as the other crowdfunding sources. We'll be looking at the products that are being developed, going through that whole process to get them into our hands, and then also, what do you do with them once you have them? What applications can be put in place? How can you do a servo control? How can you control a robot? How can you do whatever, like a home automation application, a variety of things like that. I have a lot of original video documentation type things that are in the works that I want to show all of you that I've really enjoyed doing. This is definitely the best job ever, and it is a huge amount of fun. So normally I would end it right there, being that this is an introductory, but I happen to have the latest package that I've received from Seed Studios that's actually one of their Kickstarter campaigns. This is the cell phone project, if any of you have seen that. And I wanted to go through it right now because I want to open it, but it's been crushed. I don't know how well you can see that, but the box is trashed. It's like a truck ran over it. Now, I'm not blaming Seed, because obviously this happened in shipping. Either it left, their offices are in Shenzhen, China, but this shows that it was shipped out of Singapore. So somewhere from Singapore to here, through the post office here, wherever, it got munched. But we're going to hope, we're going to keep our fingers crossed, and we're going to hope that this isn't damaged. So let's see. So far, looks good. The inside packaging doesn't look like it's crushed, and it's packaged in a way that it was cushioned, so that's a great thing. Another bubble wrap, that's good too. You've got the Rephone Create Kit. That's the main one. You can see their device here with the LCD display. And then I also got the GSM and Bluetooth Low Energy add-on board, as well as this is the extension pack. If I can get it where you can see it, you can see all of those small add-on boards and the battery pack there. And I won't take the time to open these up right now because we're going to be going through all of this in the near future, but I will open up the Rephone kit here. Let's see what we have inside. Instructions, we'll see how that goes. They showed the little cardboard enclosure cutout so that you had something to put it into, which is clever. There's a cardboard colored one there, and then there's one that's a little fancier. It's got some coloring to it. So those will be the first enclosures that we put it into. We've got some connector boards. This must be the battery pack. You can see the LCD display there. I won't take these out based on static just yet, but they definitely will come out here as we go through this project. You can see the processor board there. There's a prototype board. So it looks like lots of fun. I'm excited. This looks really cool. So I'm glad that made it intact. It didn't get damaged with whatever truck ran over it. So I'm quite pleased with that. Well, that's all I planned for right now. Definitely parts 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it'll be with respect to this device and all of the add-on expansion boards for the Rephone kit. We'll go through that. When I read about that Kickstarter campaign, I was quite excited that for as inexpensive a price as they had on it, that you get basically a cell phone, and we'll be programming that and seeing what we can do with the extension packs for it. That's all for now. Again, thank you very much for coming and joining with me on this aggressive fun journey with all of the electronic design and technology and gadgets and all of those things that we're going to be doing going forward. We're going to have a blast. So have some fun. Thanks for watching.